Hey YouTube, if you are new here, this is your girl Paris, the owner of Making Sense Candle Company, and you are tuned into Conversations Over Candles. And tonight or today, we're going to be talking about starting over at 40. Yes, I am in my 40s and I have started over, completely over. But I don't mean in the sense of motherhood over, because I do have one son who is a junior in college. I do have a dog. She is a Jack Russell Terrier. Her name is Rain. So when I talk about starting over, I'm not talking about in the sense of having kids starting over, okay? Let's just clear that up. No babies over here. So I am an empty nester in the sense that my son is away at school. And I did start over at 40. So when I talk about starting over at 40, I'm talking about quitting my 9 to 5 in the healthcare space that I was in for 20 plus years. I'm talking about taking that leap of faith to just let it go and start over without having a plan B, C, or D. I really went off of my plan A. I didn't sit and think about it a long period of time. I didn't really prepare for it. I just was mentally at a place where I was done. I was done. I don't want to continue to sit in a workspace where I'm being overlooked and underpaid. I don't want to continue to sit and train people for the position that I should be promoted for, but I have to train the person that's coming in to take the role above me. I can't do that no more. I can't. I can't be the one that's jumping on every project, wanting to help other departments and doing all the things, and I'm not getting the recognition that I really deserve. And it wasn't even offered to me at that time in that role for that employer in the interim. And I've seen people hold down two positions, getting paid for two different things for the interim. And that didn't happen for me. So I had just gotten fed up and I let it all go. I'm not telling you to do it, but I am sharing with you what I did. I quit. Okay? I had had enough and I quit. And again, I quit with no plan B, C, or D. I withdrew my 401k. I lived off of that for as long as I could. I got unemployment. I did have to fight the company for the unemployment, but they ended up giving it to me. And I'm just taking it day by day. I'm actually free to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. Of course, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's hard as hell trying to figure out how you're going to pay all your bills, okay? When you own a home like I do, I have a mortgage, I had a car note, and you have to keep all those things afloat. I can't quit my job and not have no lights, no gas, no place to stay. I didn't want to do that, but I definitely jumped in with both feet. If you can relate, comment below. I am in a much better place mentally. I'm in a much better place physically. The role that I was in and the stress that I was under was messing with me physically. Like the heart, the stress that I was under was definitely heightening my anxiety and panic attacks in that workspace. It was like I had a target on my back. I couldn't fully be me. I wasn't being seen, and I'm walking around tiptoeing, and that was building up on me physically. I had never seen a cardiologist as much as I did working in my healthcare role. I had never worn a Zeo monitor as much as I did working in my healthcare role. I mean, heart palpitations, having to take medicine for those things, and it wasn't a good place to be in. And I do know, and I can share that with my dad's side of the family, a lot of the women in my family, we do suffer from anxiety. And a lot of us are on medication for it, and it just hit me later in life. A lot of my cousins and aunts, they had experienced it way before I got in on the fun, so to speak. So now it bothers me, but I do what I need to do to calm myself. And one of the things that I do to calm myself is I burn my candles. Again, I do own the brand Making Sense Candle Company. We are a wickless brand. We will dabble a lot about or into my candle brand on each conversation that we have, because of course in the title we're going to talk about candles. So my candle brand is a wickless candle brand. The links are below. I do warm my candles when I am excited. When my nervous system is all over the place, I will try to get me some calming tea, some lavender tea, put on a favorite rerun of a show that I like, or listen to some music that I like, and I also warm my candles. It definitely helps warm I mean, not warm, but calm my nervous system. If you didn't know that that's one of the tips and tricks that you can do in your 40s when your anxiety levels are high, your stress levels are high, that perimenopause is hitting you, and you just can't seem to relax, your body is in that fight or flight mode, and you really need to relax, one thing that you can do is relax by candle. Okay, so with that being said, right now under my candle warming lamp, I'm going to show you my lamp. It's just one of the ones around the home that was on the nightstand. And then a candle that I am still warming is my Lux Laundry. This one is the most fresh, crisp, airy scent in the line to date. I'm going to keep outdoing myself. I'm going to keep creating scents that everyone will love, not just me. But this one here is going to give you essential notes of fresh cotton and cotton blossom. When I tell you those paired together gives you body butter for the home, okay? You got to get your nose on it. All you have to do is click the link in the bio. But back to starting over. Don't feel like you can't do it starting over at 40, because you can. You still have life left. Okay, now you're just more experienced in it. Now you just have a little more wisdom. Now you know how to pivot. Now you know how to deal with what can come next, because you've been here long enough to experience something. Like they say, you got to go through something to know something. So when you want to start over at 40, whether that's in a relationship, don't feel no ways tied. If it's quitting your job, don't feel no ways tied. Baby, this is your life. This is your life. You only get one to live. And we need to stop being in that space of existing and falling into the routine when it's more to life. It's more to you. And you will start feeling boxed in. You will feel it. Okay? And once you get that feeling and you just can't quite put your finger on it, you don't know what's really going on, why things are changing, but you don't think that they're changing for the best, that's probably a wake-up call that you need to pivot. Okay, so if you didn't do it in your 20s and you didn't do it in your 30s, honey, doing it in your 40s is not behind. You are right on time for what it had to take for you to get there, for you to reach your enough. I reached my enough and my pivotal point at 40. I wish I had done it in my 30s and realized what I realize now, and educating myself on the different avenues of more ways to make money, to do it smart and not hard. I'm learning. I'm definitely learning, and I've created this channel to share this space with you. We are going to learn together. We're going to get to the other side of this journey together. We're going to reach back and help another person, to each one teach one. You know, I don't gatekeep anything I know, anything that I can share. I'm putting it on this channel because I want to build a community, and I wanted to build a space, a safe space for all. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to niche down to the women. I'm not just trying to niche down to women of a certain color, women of a certain age. Whoever can relate to this channel, come on over, baby. All are welcome, okay? All are welcome. It's not like that over here, because all of us are experiencing life right now, and life is life. So I want you to know that you're not in it alone. You may not feel as comfortable to put on the camera and talk to the camera, because I can definitely tell you this was not me 6 months ago. This was not me 2 years ago. This was not me 3 years ago. Hell, this wasn't me 30 days ago trying to talk to YouTube. It wasn't. It took a lot for me to do this. I thought aesthetically, you had to be a certain size. You got to look a certain way. You have to wear makeup. Your nails need to be done and all this and all that. Forget all that. Do what the hell you need to do while you can do it, okay? The aesthetics will come. You will level up with that. Like they say, you not ugly. You just broke. But it's okay. All that will change. All of that will pivot when you start and get it out the mud. Get it from where you are seated right now. I had to learn that. I was still sitting around waiting for me to be at a certain level and then I would start. No, you need to start where you are now. Okay? And I'm telling you to do the same thing. Cut on that camera and talk. Cut on that camera and share something. You spend a lot of time doom scrolling, watching other people start over and talk about their journeys, but they don't talk about the ups and downs. They don't give you the real behind the scenes. They gonna give you when they can go purse shopping, when they can go shoe shopping, when they can go out to the fancy restaurants, when they taking those trips. But all that shit that they went through to get there, they don't want to show you that. But this channel right here, we starting from scratch. You gonna see it all. And I want to take you guys on the ride because I want us all to win. We all are in this together. If you are in your 40s and you are starting over, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.